if they're picking a garden like yours?
Well, I would think if they let us in the first place, if they let us bring the biggest crane in London onto their site, they must be forward-thinking. So I think the problem isn't them. The problem is the gardeners. So it's what we've been offering has been a little bit boring. And occasionally you need something a little sensational, and this seems to have done the trick this year.
Yeah, well, you can't be accused of that for sure. And then the costing of it, the vulgar question, where does that come from for you to...
Well, Forge Ireland were absolutely brilliant, and they commissioned us to do the garden, to take it to London, and then to bring it back home and to create a new park. The whole point of this Irish Sky Garden was to let people know that we have a brilliant country, an absolutely gorgeous country that is open for business, and we want people to come and visit. So what we're going to do with the elements from the garden is to make a brand new park for Cork City, which will be unveiled next year. And can I just say, in the audience there, there's 5 lads sitting in the front over here. Somebody described them last week as my dream makers, and that's exactly what they are. We've had this amazing month in London. Some of them are on their way back over to London tomorrow morning to start dismantling the garden. But if we start with Jerry Keneally, Clontarf Landscapes on the north side of Dublin, Brian Cullen, who I would have met out on the Nilemellon Township Trust doing gardens out there. Brian is from Wicklow. Dermot Cairns, who's a reject from Kenmare and the best project manager in the whole of the Chelsea Flower Show, just a genius at that job. Sean Cunningham, who built all the gardens for me on Homefront in the garden for all those years, a genius joiner. And then we have a new lad, a new member of the team, Stephen Nugent, who built all the steel structure. He built the pod that rose out of the ground in Naas in County Kildare in his steel factory. And they just represented every Bobcat, every JCB that went around had tricolours flying from it. We were opposite the B&Q garden, we were opposite the Japanese garden, and the crack going on around our side was unbelievable. Tough, really, really tough, and we were aware that we were representing the country, and those lads, you'd be proud to have
congratulations, guys. Great work. So great, you know, somebody was asking me that tell me some good news, and I just